Hey everybody, welcome on into QueenTiki Tarot. Welcome in for our water signs. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome on back. I know we're getting on a little late for our water signs, but damn, those air signs tonight, whew, took me through a loop. Normally those air signs aren't as bad from what I thought, but dang. So we are going to hop on to Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Now I know our water signs, those normally take me a while because, like we say, those water signs, y'all are all emotional, but I can't say nothing. I'm Pisces, Aries, Cusper, and I have been in my Pisces energy lately, and whew, it has been something with this coming out of the Lionsgate energy and the full moon energy, the shadow of that aspect. It has been, so I know myself. All right, Cancer, your song, you got Stay, Kid Leroy and Justin Bieber. 249. Actually, we'll do 250 for Cancer. All right, Cancer babies, my little crabbies. All right, Cancer. Okay, Cancer. Somebody's wanting you to stick around. Somebody's wanting you to stay. Or you want somebody to stay. Alright, what do we have for you? Ten of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could be dealing with 12, Strength, 8 of Wands, and 5 of Cups. Alright, you got inheritance, long-term success, stability. You could be working on your home. Again, love, strength. Giving you some sort of strength, some sort of courage, inner strength. To make some sort of movements, change, some sort of travel possibly. I could be dealing with two different energies, two different Cancers. When you're focused on, you could be dealing with a Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could be looking at building some sort of wealth, home, domestic, like life with this person. Like you see stability, future, long-term future with this person. You're compassionate. Everything's passionate with this person. And you could be wanting to make some sort of forward movement with them. This person you could be manifesting in, or this person is manifesting you in. Or they were, or by the end of the week though, they're accepting some sort of loss and they're moving away, moving on from this, and they're forgiving themselves for the situation. Let's see. could be a divorce or looking at filing for divorce for some of you if you're married. Some of you could be, you could be coming into communication about a loss of somebody. It could be a death. Receiving news. Yeah, 10 of Swords. Knight in Shining Armor. You could be wanting to offer support to somebody who is going through some sort of heartbreak, Cancer. They receive some sort of, news of an ending, a death, possibly. Or they're receiving news that maybe they could be going through a divorce, or they receive some sort of it could even be a financial loss. They could be losing their home. They could be written out of a will. They could be losing financial. They could be losing their job. And they're needing to gain some sort of strength and courage. And they're reaching out to you. And you may just be offering some sort of help or assistance to this person after some sort of setback. However, be very careful, because this person that's this person may feel betrayed by a situation. I don't know if you did the betrayal, but or they feel betrayed. Some of you, this person, like they could be working on their work, their job, they're gaining their strength. There could be some sort of communication coming in. Either you're wanting to go speak to them, or they're wanting to speak to you, but they're accepting peace. They're moving on, moving away, or this is you, from some sort of betrayal. They're accepting the betrayal. Okay, yeah, they received some sort of news about betrayal. This could be you, Cancer. Could be your person. And they're moving on, where you are with your cup. With an offer. It could be an offer towards somebody else, or you're just moving on to brighter and better things. Or you're giving a gift to somebody. You're offering a gift of love to somebody else. For some of you, you're like, maybe it's like a moment of truth, a moment of clarity that you finally received this truth. And whilst it may be heartbreaking and you may feel betrayed by the situation, it's like, all right, I'm good. You're putting an end to a situation and you're moving forward and moving on. And you're following your heart and giving an offer of love to somebody or another situation. It could even be a job. You're focusing more on work and you're going to put your heart into your work. You're going to put your heart into a family dynamic. You know, like put your heart into your kids, put your heart into your animals. You're going to, I don't know, gardening, you know, you're going to start growing shit. Hey, Infinite. Hey, Pammy Bear. Those stink. Hopefully you used them on that chair. What else do we have on our Cancers? Oh, ooh. Queen of Swords in reverse. Lying. Got somebody lying to you, Cancer? Or this is you. You got the King of Wands. So you got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius you're dealing with. That you could be cutting ties with, possibly. And you got a King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. You're peeping game on a situation. With this, on some sort of lies. Some sort of situation, some sort of manipulation. Because with the Eagle, normally the Queen of Wands in her power, completely truthful, complete honesty, standing in her power. But with this Eagle, or Hawk, I don't know what, Hawkeye. It's like you are just, it's like targeting, almost. Like you're zoned in. And you're like peeping game on this, the lies, the deception. You see right through it. Bold and daring with the King of Wands here. You may be calling this person out. Maybe a little bit, I mean, it's not the King of Swords, but you may be fired up about it. Passionate. You may be fired up about whatever lies, deception, or whatever it is that you learn. Angry. You're taking some sort of, you're taking some sort of steps forward to make some sort of moves. Traditional higher learning beliefs. King of Wands, you're passionate about it. Some sort of forward movement. Seven of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, defending herself, protecting, standing her guard. Two Cups celebration with the Soulmate. Self-sufficient. Could be starting something new. Soulmate, celebrating, starting something new. But you could be protecting this protecting this connection. There's something about this lies that you're trying to sniff out. Could be about the Hierophant, or you are this Hierophant and you're needing to protect yourself, stand your ground against all these lies that may be being told about you. Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You got them all out here. You could have a lot of people talking a whole lot of stuff. Soulmate, celebration, a spiritual connection. Soul family could be as well. Party. It could be a party. A group, a party. Defending yourself. You could be celebrating some sort of progress, achievement. It could be work. You could be tending to yourself, your own glow up, self-love. Doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be, for some of you, it is a union with a soulmate, and you're celebrating that. Some of you, it's just you've come into union with yourself, self-love. You're loving on you, tending to yourself. And you are just protecting your own energy. Especially against anyone who's trying to say anything negative against you. Y'all need the book? Cancer, really, do you need the book? You're looking out broader horizons. You have the whole world in your hands. Alright, you got Aries here. And there's the eagle. Not the hawk this time, this is the eagle. Alright, and what do you want, Cancer? You have the world in your hands. What do you want? What do you want to make of it? What do you want to do? Where do you want to go? It's not the Magician card, but if you have the world in your hands, you can create whatever it is that you want with the world. And he's looking out, trying to determine what type of future does he want. Or she. You could mold it, shape it, go wherever, do whatever. What do you want, Cancer? You could have Aries in your chart or dealing with an Aries. You got Bad at Love, Halsey. I love this song. I love Halsey's voice. Somebody could be jealous. You'd be dealing with jealousy. Queen of Cups. Looking at where you want to make your offer. An offer of love. Compassionate, loving, beautiful energy. And the turtle's there. Your turtle has showed up. Look, there's your turtle. Turtle. Normally we always say, where is the freaking turtle? They're so freaking slow. But your turtle, look, it's here. You have an offer. Are you going to make it? You have the world in your hands. Your turtle has shown up. Are you going to make that offer and move towards the future that you are envisioning for yourself? Cancer. Are we? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, you got the Knight of Pentacles. Look at him riding on in with this little pentacle. I think so. Making that offer with his little cowboy boots on horseback. With look, and that's a big wandage with this little Ace of Wand. Look at that. Yes, you're making an offer. Ace of Wands. From the Two of Wands to the Ace of Wands at the end of the week. Cancer, hot damn. And then you got the World. It's like completion of a cycle. All elements in union, perfect union. With the Empress and the King of Cups. So you do have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups here with the Empress. So you have a soulmate union here. And the Nine of Cups. Look at you, Cancer. Okay, you could be dealing with Pisces. Ooh, shit. It also gives me transformation as well. End of a cycle. Union. Because these two cards came out earlier as well. Where it's union. You're coming into union with yourself. Nourishing. Loving. Self-love. Nourishing. Becoming fruitful within yourself. And you're loving you. You could be passionately loving you, and this could be work. Passionate for work. And this could also mean like she's looking at possibly making an offer towards that little turtle, but she's holding that cup like, do I not? Do I not? You know, I got this world, manifesting this world. But you got all this passionately coming in union with yourself. But you're sitting here with your arms crossed as well, for some of you, in this Nine of Cups energy. Like, could be kind of a little stingy, a little bit greedy. Like, no, you got to come towards me with something better than that. I'm not having it with this Empress energy, because you're in union with yourself. This Empress energy, the world, end of the cycle, the new, but with this perfect union within yourself, whole, you've got this Nine of Cups energy. You're like, you better come towards me with something better than a freaking wandage. No, that wand ain't got shit to do with me. Like, this King of Cups energy matching my queen, okay, cool, but like, you better be in this King of Cups energy matching my queen. This is where I want you. I want you in that king energy. Actually, I would prefer you in that Emperor energy to match my Empress. Like, you may be the king to my queen, but I'd prefer you to be my Emperor. Bend it over to the front and touch the toes. Yeah, because see, they're coming in like, it might be passionate. like double D's. Yeah, you might have somebody coming towards you with just passion. Lots of passion. Lots of wandage energy, which, you know, I mean, okay. But a relationship isn't going to be based upon that. You know, you got to have more substance than that. Abundance. What? Cancer. You're manifesting abundance. Positive mindsets. Could be manifesting money. The snake. Boundaries. Setting up boundaries. Some of you could be saving, trying to save money. Like limiting how much it is that you save. So you can move towards a soulmate. You're keeping a watchful eye on your spending. Or you got somebody who could be wanting to know your finances. Or they see or they know that you've got abundance coming in towards you. Like they may know that you got like money coming in towards you. They may know that you got an inheritance coming in towards you. They may know that you've got some sort of money coming in towards you. And they may try to charm you, try to use you. You got backstabbed. Ugh, maybe they already did, or yeah. You got the chaser. Okay, this is love. Got Chaser's heart broke. Runner may have ran again. I don't know. Which is causing the insecurities. It's causing this fear of abandonment. It's triggering the wounds of the chaser. And so now they feel this pain. You may, passion, heartbroken, because, yeah, okay. This is a twin flame union. Like, this person is heartbroken. Things may have started out. Okay, you're trying to heal your finances. And heal from some sort of either toxicities, addictions, or could even be in a past relationship. It doesn't have to be abusive in any manner, but it could have been. It could have been something to where you are financially tied to this person in some way, shape, or form. I don't know. Could be you could have children together. So where, like, I don't know, one person pays the other person alimony. Or, I'm sorry, it could be alimony, or it could be, child support. So either you're receiving it, or you're paying it. Either or. Or, any kind of settlement whatsoever. To where you're tied to one another, or maybe you have an account together still. Maybe you forgot about it. I don't know. But you're healing from something in the past. Okay. All right, I get it. Now, Cancer, this could be you or this could be your person. Or this could be a combination. So take it as it resonates. You could have somebody who's eyeballing, watching you, build a friendship, you know, spying, watching, jealous, nervous, anxious, that you're building a friendship with somebody or just building a relationship with somebody. Or that you're just even talking to somebody. And so you got somebody who's like, it's like nervous, anxious, anxiety. Because I'm getting the coffee beans. Coffee beans can kind of cause like the heart racing, heart pounding, can kind of give like the anxiety, the anxious, the nervousness. But with the combination of the girl and the snake, it's like somebody's spying and watching, and it's making them nervous, anxious, because maybe because they want to be the one. But you're moving on towards some sort of soulmate connection, and you're passionate about this. Sparks are flying, things are going good. Both interested. Partnership, it's a life partner. Or you're being charmed, but you're trying to set some sort of boundaries. You know, the boundaries. But backstab, heartbroken, hurt, loss, despair. There's a breakup that happens due to some sort of deception or lies. And somebody's hurt by this. They feel lost, they're hurt, and they're sad. And this is the chaser that is hurt by this. They feel like they have been backstabbed or hurt. And it's triggering their abandonment wounds. Now, it could stem from this previous relationship that maybe they possibly didn't heal completely from. And so it's triggering it here. Or because this breakup is triggering something. Chasing. Codependency possibly. Because there may have been some codependency things going on here, and now it's triggering it here. This is your twin flame. Okay. There you have it. For some of you. I don't know who's who. Because you definitely have somebody watching. With that watchful eye. The wandies, the wandage, the wandages. The wandages. They had the wandage. It was a big wand too. Did you see how big that wand was? Infinite. Oh my goodness. That wand on that card, they made that wand like freaking... Yeah. Just that card alone makes this probably like an R-rated show. I'm telling you, somebody's envious. And it's a third party. Somebody who's like either making themselves a third party or, you know, Cancer, I don't know if you made them a third party. Could even be a same sex. Like, because there's 3 women here. So it'd be 3 women, 3 men. Or there could be 1 man, 3 women involved. Or 1 woman, 3 men involved. But there's just enviousness, jealousy, crisis. Could be financial crisis going on, directional, or something about, yeah, it could be financial. Stolen money, stolen finances, stolen abundance. Because I'm getting with the hands, like somebody else is trying to steal your money. Somebody could also be trying to block your money, block your abundance. By any and all ways, shape, or form. And then you have needy. Yeah, because it's like, no matter what it is that you do, no matter what direction you go, it's like they're going to stop and try and stop and block your money flow. You got needy. So you're going to work. And humility. Trying to humiliate you at work. So be careful. Make you emotional, over emotional. Try to make you emotional at work. Try to humiliate you. Try to make you feel small. But you're above that. See, they're going to try to humiliate you, but you're just taking off. You're soaring. Like, there's nothing that they can do to, like, humiliate you. You're just like, yeah, I'm focusing on work. They're going to try and humiliate you, but you're just, like, you're shining, you're soaring, you're rising above it. This wave of emotions, but you're above it. Like, they're trying to make you feel small, but you're like, nope, I'm overcoming it. The secrets are all coming to light. Little by little by little, they are all coming to light. They're all being revealed. And in due time, they're all coming. Drowning. They're in over their head. And there's that envy card again. Okay. Okay, they're in over their head. They're all emotional. They're envious. They're hitting rock bottom. They don't know what to do. And then you've got envious again. They're trying to blow shit up. They're trying to take all your abundance. They're not happy with what it is that you have. They want to take everything from you, Cancer. It doesn't matter what it is that you have. They want to take it. They're trying to compete with you. Maybe they feel like you don't deserve it for whatever reason. Karmic, third party, haters, lessons learned. Could be a religious thing for some of you, but you're learning some sort of lessons. You're putting in the work. You're learning some lessons from these karmics that you've been dealing with. And I say karmic because a karmic is only somebody that is temporarily put into your life. And temporarily could be years, could be a day, could be 5 minutes, whatever. And they are meant to teach you something, meant to come into your life for a reason, for a purpose. You know, and that could be just to steer you into a different direction, you know, or to teach you something. You know, a karmic is not a negative word, but people use that as a negative connotation for everything. So a karmic is just meant to teach you something. Clingy. Old exes. Relationships. Okay. You're closing the door and letting things go from anything that no longer serves your purposes, and you are soaring. You lock that damn door, close the gate. You're like, nope. Dead and gone. It's over. You're free. Free like a bird. I just want to be like, I'm free. Free falling. Oh, somebody's all emotional because you may have blocked them. You're moving on. You got nothing to say to this person. Antisocial. Secrets. Secrets. Shining a lights. In your head. Left out. Okay, I'm getting somebody who's like, giving somebody else a silent treatment. In their head because they've been blocked. Or they're shining the light on the situation. I don't know. But I'm being drawn to the sweatshirt, how it's cozy and comfy. And y'all know when you get a nice, cozy, comfy sweatshirt, it feels so good. It's like, oh, you just want to like snuggle up in it. Snuggle up on a couch, watch a good movie or whatever. But there's something about the light being shown in its secrets. And it's going to make you all warm and fuzzy and snuggly and cozy because it's going to bring like a sense of relief and comfort to you once something is revealed. Maybe about why you were blocked, why somebody stopped communicating with you. It's going to give you the warm and fuzzies, and then you're able to just move on and be like, okay, I'm good. You got run away on in the background, like somebody just ran away. Run, the runner. Because I like the way it hurts. Somebody could have really been in a toxic situation too. Because I like the way it hurts. Somebody could have been in a situation for far longer than what they should have been. And maybe you know it. You got Eminem. Was it And Rihanna, love the way you lie. Somebody knows the other person's been lying. And they've just been kind of just sitting back, playing along like, go ahead, tell me another. Please, tell me another. Tired of the drama. Yep, walking away. Tired of the betrayal. Backstabbing. You know you don't want to, you know you don't trust this person. The person coming into you, trying, like, I don't know, maybe apologizing, like, you just don't want to hear it. You're like, yeah, nope, I'm good. You're like, look, you're like, you've done this, and this. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Maybe they're checking all the boxes. Yeah, and you're done. You're wanting to break a soul contract with this person, if you have a soul contract with them, or you're just wanting to break things off and up. Because maybe for some of you, this person, oh wait. Somebody could have left a situation just tired of, I don't know, whatever went on. I don't know, it could have been cheating, lying, whatever, that they feel betrayed about. It could have even been like emotional, just making this person feel so small, like that they were better than the other person, like that they meant nothing. No matter what it is that they said, what they did, their feelings meant nothing. And it made the other person feel insecure. Could also have been like, it's like a dismissive behavior. Like it just, no matter what it is that you said, like they just dismissed it. Like you felt just unheard, unseen, like unwanted, just no matter what it is. Like they just did not want, it was all about them, and it just, anything that you had to say, it was just, you were like belittled, made to feel small. Some of you feel like you may have been breadcrumbs as well. And so, and you feel betrayed by that. And now this person may be wanting to come in to apologize, and you're just like, no, I can't do this again. You're just tired of it. With it, you don't want to hear it. Like, you just don't, because you're all up in your head about it, but yet you don't want to do that again. Because you're like, how many times, this is how many? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, you, like, how many more times? It's like insanity. You're just like, you know, no, I think we're done. Yes, I love the hoodies. I love a good soft hoodie. Oh, especially when it's been like stretched out real good. Like good and stretched out and good and softened up. And just like, oh. It's just like that worn down, worn out, but still super soft. Like, still super soft hoodie. It's like that favorite hoodie that you have. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Ooh, TikTok. Somebody's reaching their end. Their tipping point. Chemistry. Things are heating up. Fuego. Commitment. Tired of the drama. Could have been a commitment. Or they're tired of seeing somebody... could be hooking up with other people. And they're in over their head about it. The chemistry. Could be betrayal. 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 Avoid getting caught. Playing both sides of the fence. This person could be getting caught. For being deceitful. Like they've been trying not to get caught, but you may this week catch them in the act. Or you just know what they're doing behind the scenes. They're trying to avoid it. But you know that this person can't be trusted. Person could act dramatic. Start shit. Oh, okay, that's a whole ass clown. Definitely the whole stabbing you in the back. So they're going to come in with all the insincerities. Playing the fool. But yet, you're like, no, They're going to come in with all the smiles and all the, like, oh, but I'm sorry, blah, 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 blah. Trying too hard. They may be trying to love bomb and do all that other extra shit. But you're like, yeah, no, don't want to hear it. Because you know they're still going to stab you in the back. Hook, line, and sinker. They're going to try and do all that good shit. And you're like, yep. Nope. I don't want to hear it. Been there before. Done that. And I got the comfy sweatshirt. I'm good. Like, love on the brain, talking, feeling all the feels. Like, yeah. Check yourself. Like, how many times have we been down this road? Hiding. Having to do all this hiding bullshit. Like, I'm done doing all this hiding crap. This honeymoon stage, this hiding crap. And you're like, I'm done. TikTok. It's like it's divine time. It's like time to kind of like break the cycle. Some of you maybe you're filing for divorce by the end of the week. Some of you it's like you're breaking the cycle, breaking the habit, or you're trying to stand your ground, set up your boundaries, stand your ground. And you're like, no, I'm not going to accept anything less than what I'm willing to accept. Okay, Cancer, yes or no question? Why you gotta be all like, oh. Yes or no, Cancer? Why are we still on freaking Cancer? Yes or no, Cancer? Ask your question. I do not plan on being here for 3 hours, Cancer. Yes or no? Oh, shit. You got 3 yes or no cards. Yes, your dreams take flight, fluttering around, busy. And there's a nice, pretty little dove. So you may be finding your partner. Yes, reap the rewards, abundance flows. Abundance is coming towards you. And then, yes, embrace new opportunities. A fresh day begins. The sun is rising. All right. That's awesome. Okay. I cannot be spending that kind of time on Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio. Nothing wrong with y'all, Scorpio, but my word. Cancer, what the hell? That was almost like a personal for y'all. Okay, give me one sec. I will be right back. Now you go pause it for that. Okay. All right. Sorry, Scorps. Get my drink. Oh, boy. All right, Scorps. On the clock at 58:20. 58:20. Whew. Scorpios. What the hey? Y'all are patient though. Man, my thumb hurts. How are y'all liking those shorts? I did the fire signs for angel numbers today. We got to come up with a name for our little night. So, suggestions for names for our little night. If y'all can put them in the comments, that would be awesome. I got to come up with a name. The Wheel of Fortune, Scorpio. For our little knight. Ace of Pentacles and the Chariot. I did the shorts for the angel numbers this week. Those are out. So for Aries, Leo, Sag. And for the shorts, our AI Knight is on there. And I don't know if y'all know the originals or Vampire Diaries, but there's Klaus or Niklaus. And I chose that AI because I swear he sounded like Niklaus to me. So I was like, ooh. His voice sounds like Klaus. So I chose him as our character for that. So, but I got to come up with a name for our little knight. So he's only going to visit us for fire signs this month or this week. Next week, we'll see who he's going to visit next week. So we'll see. But we got to come up with a name. So in the comment section, come up with a name for our little knights and see what we will name him. So all right, Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. You're coming to the end of a cycle. Turning point. You could be making a move towards a new job or new career. Changing jobs, changing careers. Could even be a new offer of love coming in. And this person coming in towards you could be very, could be wealthy. You could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer. Or you're dealing with, you could be getting some sort of financial wealth coming into your way as well. Some of you, it's literally a move that you're getting ready to make, or this is what you're manifesting in for your future. Financial prosperity, and like things are changing and moving in for your benefit. You may not have seen this coming. But fate, something happened to quickly turn this into your favor. Could be accepting a job from a distance as well. Just letting go, leaving something behind. Be careful not to be too impulsive, though. Because with this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, you could be a little bit emotional and make some sort of decisions just on a whim, just out of your emotions. So if you're hurt, in pain, angry, frustrated, mad, you could be making some sort of decision out of anger, rage, and you could be, yeah, quite impulsive. But you're letting something go. You're leaving someone or a situation behind. Now, you could be leaving this Knight of Wands, or this Knight of Wands is leaving. You could have been married to this person. Aries, Leo, Sag. Could be Aries, Leo, Sag. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But this is sacrifice, perspective, lack of direction. It's like you're letting this go. It's like you're I don't know if it's so much of you're sacrificing your own happiness, but it's like you're sacrificing your stability, or what you think may be your stability. your marriage. That may be what it is. Your commitment, your marriage, if you are married. Maybe obligation for some of you. Like if you, like I said, if you are married, you may feel like just the obligations, the marriage, the commitment, or the promises that were made. It's like you're sacrificing, but you're gaining some sort of new perspective on the situation, and you're making some sort of movement forward. You're wanting something new, prosperous, abundance. And abundance doesn't just mean financial. It is joyful. It's happiness. It's, you know, love. It's abundance in all things. Spirituality. It's everything. You know, you want it all. And that may include with a partner also. And the person you are with may not be providing that stability, that love, that, you know, all that encompasses with it. And you may be sacrificing or feeling like you are sacrificing and letting that go. But you are gained higher perspective and saying, hey, you know what? This is not worth it anymore. This is not worth my energy. This is not worth my time. This is not worth my emotional, you know, pain, frustration, anxiety. It's not worth my health, because, you know, any kind of like anxiety, nervousness, you know, can cause panic attacks. They can cause, you know, weight gain. They can cause, you know, I mean, body aches. They can cause all kinds of different health aspects just by stress. And you're like, you know what? I'm done. I can't allow this energy to keep bringing me down. And you're finally seeing things from a higher perspective. And you're like, I'm walking away. I'm letting it go. I want my peace. And that's what you're doing, Scorpio. You're going towards your peace, your happiness. And there is nothing wrong with that. Ooh, Uncle Cracker. You may be moving towards somebody that you've already met. Somebody you may already have kind of had feelings for. Or maybe this is your person. Maybe kind of keeping it quiet right now. Ooh, Two of Pentacles. You're no longer juggling a situation. Or you're no longer allowing yourself to be juggled. And you're walking away from your happiness. What you thought was your happiness. Joy. With the King of Swords. And you're taking back your offer of love. 19 could be significant. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. You could be dealing with all the signs. You're not happy about the situation, but you're no longer, either you're no longer being juggled or you're no longer juggling somebody else. It's put you in a very don't know if it's maybe a somber or sad position, but you're no longer fighting for this connection. You could have a family with this person. Kids could be upset as well about the dynamic. At one point, this could have been really a wholesome dynamic from what you thought. But in the clouds here, it's like there were still things maybe hidden. Maybe your head was in the clouds, or maybe theirs was. Like it was just like a facade in a way. Okay. You're manifesting. You're no longer juggling a situation. You're manifesting, again, like I said, the abundance, gratitude, bliss. You're not juggling. You're probably, for some of you, Scorpio, you're not focusing on love. You're focusing on your work. The runner. Fear of intimacy, running away. Yeah, you may be a runner in a situation. Fleeing and leaving. I don't know if you're in a twin flame dynamic, Scorpio. You could be, for some of you. Bridge. Again, there's still children here. Looks like they may be involved in this. Bridge. I'm getting that this is like an somebody from the could be a past life connection. You may be wanting to bridge the gap. If you're the runner, if they are, they're wanting to bridge the gap with you, but you may not be having it. I got, the King of Swords is not in his power, or she, whatever. They could have some sort of addiction. Or they're just, they could be hurt, just really hurt. It's this emotional block, and it's not allowing them to open up. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There could be some childhood wounds from this person that keeps this person from fully opening up to you. Something that in the core of this person that they haven't healed entirely from. And so that they're not able to completely open up. Other aspects, you could be dealing with somebody who's codependent. Whereas you may be fully independent and they may not like that. So you have to look at your dependency styles. Obsession. Person could be controlling. Now, they could also actually have some sort of addiction, you know, alcohol and etc. But they could be wanting to let go and rid themselves of these type of addictions as well. Now, the Queen of Cups, of course, you're not in your power. You don't care. You're just like, I don't care. You're taking time away. You're healing. You're kind of like emotionally numb too. You don't care. It's like the end of a cycle here for you as well. Like, neither one of you are happy in this situation. I don't know if... I don't know what the hell happened. I got one, it's like totally... It may be just independence and you're just more focused on money and wealth, and the other one is afraid to speak their truth, holding back. Emotional block. They're afraid to speak from their heart, speak their truth, for whatever reason. But I'm getting you're both emotionally kind of blocked off from each other. Like you both have like this barrier between you. Neither one of you are wanting to speak to each other. You both have your boundaries up. You both have like this wall in between you two. A glow up. Okay, you went through some shit. You quit juggling a situation. Focusing on your work, you quit juggling a situation. You went on a new path, focusing on work. Laughter, celebrating. Laughing, celebrating. Okay, Scorpio. Family, blood ties, inner circle. You're balancing out your situation. You're balancing out your money. You're balancing out your family. You're taking your power back. You're no longer juggling. You're, maybe your money situation has gotten better for some of you. Drowning. Over your head, overextended rock bottom. Somebody's hitting rock bottom and they don't know why. They couldn't understand why they're why they can't be happy. The runner. Maybe this one's financially abundant, everything's blowing up, no longer jungling in situations, the family, and etc. This one, the runner, they can't be happy. They don't know why. They could be financially drowning, like, in over their head. You got addiction. Change. This person could be unwilling to change. Yeah, their nightlife style. They're or Scorpio, this is you. Or that's your person. King of Swords. Okay, this person's married, Scorpio. So I'm talking to somebody who's married. Phoenix is married or was married. Ooh. Okay, there could be somebody who is juggling two people. Scorpio, I don't know if this is you or if this is your person. But you got somebody who is watching. I'm getting that you're in a commitment of some sort, either you or your person or whatever, okay? Somebody's spying and watching to see if, it could be if you're selling your house, or if you're buying a house, or if you are, if your house is being repoed, if your car is being repoed, I don't know. Or if you could even be spied on in your home for some of you. Some of you, they could be trying to get a hold of your financial records. Anyhow, but with the keeping a promise and family, they're looking to see if you're going through a breakup, if you're going to break up, if you're having a glow up, like what's going on. But you are having a glow up. You're looking good, looking fine. You're abundant. Cash is looking good, but at the same time, you're juggling. It's given this juggling. So you could be juggling family, but it's given, like, is there a second party, a third party? It's throwing you off balance. But you got the runner here. There's a runner situation here who's not happy. Somebody is spying, again, with the spying drama. Okay, fast action. The wait is over. Somebody got some sort of evidence. somebody in over their head, wondering why they were in over their head, but there's some evidence about a runner. And the reason why they're not happy in a situation. There's evidence. Third party. Okay, they got the evidence of the third party, possibly. But you got caution. Ooh. Ew. Okay, somebody's got like a very lusty energy. So it's saying be cautious, because this person may like the nightlife, but this person is trying to change this behavior. This is a King of Swords, so they may have transitioned, moved away from this nightlife. They kind of like, they're no longer a part of that life. Or this person is wanting to no longer be a part of that life. But it's saying cautious. King of Swords, I would say this person needs to maybe kind of get checked as well. Because it's like feeling bound, feeling stuck for some sort of reason. Then you've got the setting the record straight for masculine energy. They're wanting to bring some sort of balance to a situation. Harmony, balance. Ancestors are guiding this person because it's time. Queen of Cups may... They may be wanting to make an offer towards this Queen of Cups, or the Queen of Cups may be wanting to make may have wanted in the past to make an offer, but it's like, no. That cup is empty. It's like, no. It's no longer on the table. Or... setting the record straight about a masculine energy. And seeing signs. And the signs that they were being given. Possibly. Alright. Scorpio. Alright, Scorps, you already got some no question. Oh, it's August 18th. Oh, my son's birthday is tomorrow. Alright, yes or no, Scorpio? And it is yes. Clearing the air, refreshing change. Yes, you need to clear the air. Talk. Open up. Open up those emotions to each other. Have that heartfelt talk to one another. Yes, man to woman, woman to woman, man to man. However it is that you need to do it. Have that talk. Alright, Scorps. We are moving on to our Pisces. Pisces. My fishies. Hey, Pisces. Alright, Pisces. 131.25. Maybe a little bit later because my pen is not working. Ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. 1. Okay, we've got 131:45. All right, Pisces gang. Gang, gang. Ooh, I'm blinded by the light. Are we gonna call him Sir Dingaling? Hammy. I just saw that on there. That's so funny. Sir Dingaling. Cousin to Mr. Jingling. 6 of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag. There's actually a song, my ding-a-ling, or no, wait, was it a jingling? No, it was ding-a-ling. Won't you play with my ding-a-ling-a-ling? My mom used to sing. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, why did that come up? Pisces, what is wrong with y'all? Oh my goodness. And then Mr. Jingling, wasn't he? He was Christmassy. We're supposed to be, I think, Mr. Jingling. Chuck Berry, he did the Mr. Dingaling song, didn't he? Yeah. And my mom had to explain to me it was a toy back then. I was like, what? Why would they name a toy a dingaling? Like, what the heck? Lord. Okay. Pisces. I know, I'm writing this. Play with them dinglings. I can't. It's a toy, apparently. I'm gonna have to see if I can do some research and see what I don't think I've ever actually looked into what they actually were or what they looked like. I thought it was like a top looking thing or something, but I don't know. My mama would know, but I don't freaking, if y'all know what a dingaling looks like, I don't mean the wandage kind. I mean the toy. And don't be sending me I don't need that's all I need. People sending me battery operated toys. pictures. Rosebuds. I don't need those either. I'm good. But they actually have a ding-a-ling toy from like way back in the... Oh shit, I don't know. Was it like... Were they the 70s? Yeah, a ding-a-ling. It was a toy. Yeah, no, Pammy, it was... Well, unless my mama lied to me because I was a kid. Which, that would be even funnier. I'm going to have to call my mama when I get off here. Be like, Mom. Do you remember? Yeah, I'm going to have to call her. Unless one of y'all want to Google up a ding-a-ling. Have that on your search history. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I really do not know why that popped up out of my mouth like that. Okay. You got 6 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. You could be dealing with Cancer. Or, oh, why did I say Cancer? Oh, Cancer. No, yeah, Cancer's right here. Pisces. You're wanting some sort of victory. Or you could be gaining some sort of public recognition, good news, promotion. But you got Ace of Swords. Successful breakthrough. New ideas. You could be getting recognized for your ideas. Completion of a cycle as well. Ooh. Accomplishments. Like you're complete, like you're feeling fulfilled, wholeness, attaining. It could be, some of you could be traveling as well. And then you've got love, compassion, creativity. Some of you could be getting a proposal by the end of the week. You could be getting news that you're pregnant. Some of you could be getting married. Well, hot dang, Pisces, what the hell? It's like new beginnings. Careful. Or some of you could be victory, good fortune, achievement, promotion. It does say here with the Ace of Swords, it does say surgery. Yeah, some of you could be going into labor, having a baby. Careful, be wary. It may need to be a C-section. Some of you may be getting some sort of truth about, could be about a family member who may have passed. It may have been something to do with a surgery. Or possibly the decision to not have surgery. Let me see real quick. And you got the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. A leader. Big picture. Career focused. Overcoming challenges. Okay, so you are... Some of you could be even getting getting a message from the afterlife. Passed over loved one. Yeah, it could be something to do with what you're meant to do. You may be feeling like you're letting your ancestors down, or you're letting God down, the divine down. But later on this week, you're going to get some sort of signs or something, or maybe even in a dream, that you're on the right path. You may even get something to where it tells you, or they tell you, hey, this is what I'm guiding you to do. This is where you need to go. This is who your person is, and what you're meant to do. Yeah, because your song was Let You Down by NF. And you got a commercial. So you may need to take a break. Go into hermit mode, hermit energy. Meditate for some of you as well. Because you may be feeling a little bit stuck. I mean, you got celebration coming in, end of a cycle, recognition. Your self-confidence is looking amazing, looking good. And you're ready to make some sort of big moves, big energy. You may be kind of feeling like, well, where do I need to go? What do I need to do? What's my next step forward? How am I going to make this move? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? And you're needing to kind of like take a step back, think, contemplate, and then plan your next moves. Why are you looking at me like that? Weirdo. It said it was from a song that Chuck Berry knew. It was suggest lyrics, but also a line of robot toys called Ding-a-ling. See, I knew. Yeah, it was a toy. I thought it was the 70s. But, so Chuck Berry, he was like, what, 60s? So they might have made the toys after he came out with that song, right? Or was he 50s? 50s or 60s? I want to say 60s. Hey, you want to play with the dangling? My kid's going to look at me like, what is wrong with you? Let's go out with a bang. Page of Swords. Curious and witty, gossip, communication. Somebody's trying to find out some sort of information as well. They may feel like that they've been successful or you have. Pisces, being recognized and praised, feeling good, divine feminine, nurturing, compassionate, new beginning, fresh start. Some of you, again, could be pregnant, could be finding out you're pregnant. Could be getting pregnant, so be careful if you don't. You got the Knight of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Charming, determined, tactful, graceful. Why am I getting X marks the spots? Pirates energy here. Charming. It's because of the X right here. X. This could be an ex of yours. Somebody's determined to come in. But there could be gossip, communication. Somebody's watching, and this is the Emperor. About some sort of victory. The Knight of Cups. Somebody wanting to come in. The Empress wanting to come in and charm the Emperor. Crick snappers? What? What the hell? I know that song talked about him swimming in a creek with those snappers all around his feet, having to protect his dingo. Tammy, I can't. That song. Where's Jason when he was like supposed to be like, here come the giggles. Snapped it. I can't, y'all, I can't. Okay, Page of Swords. Happy, playful, enjoying each other, honeymoon phase. So there was some gossip going on about, two people, Pisces, you and, could be you and somebody else, enjoying company with somebody else in the honeymoon phases, or could be about somebody else, or I don't know if this is you. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or there's gossip going on about Gemini, Libra, Aquarius about communication. And honeymoon phase, but beginning stages of something. Honeymoon. Honeymoon gives like beginning stages, the beginningness. About maybe two people being playful or just happiness. They're, you know, enjoying each other's company. But I got like spying and watching. Could be also Pisces. Are you planning on a vacation? Some of you could be planning a vacation. I get the beachy vibes here. Somebody could be planning a vacation. A remote vacation. Because I see just like one little house. Then you got the Six of Wands, or celebration. Somebody's receiving celebration, but it's like they're watching. It's just perception. They're stalking, watching you. They could be watching you be happy, basically. Don't let me down, down, down. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sag. And then you got mirror. Mirroring each other. Self-reflection, introspection, inner wounds. So you and your person are mirroring each other. The Empress and the Emperor. You're both in, like, this heartbreak. Misery. Like, you're both heartbroken. The Empress and the Emperor. And I get here the Emperor here have some sort of codependencies, obsession, possession, or they're controlling, or they're like, again, with that emotional block. It's like their heart chakra is blocked off. Or they could be controlling, or they feel like they're chained. They feel like they're stuck. But you have right here is this Knight of Cups, charming, graceful. But you got the Phoenix rising, a new phase, rekindling, renewing, growing. They change their mind about a situation. Like changing their mind about a situation. Rising from the ashes. Their mind is like, it's like right here. Elevation, ascension. It's like firing on all cylinders. The Phoenix rising. And look at how peaceful she is. So it's like this person is like maybe gain insight about a Knight of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or about the charms, tactfulness. Or this Knight of Cups is now in this Phoenix energy and is ascending, going through an ascension process, ready for a new phase, ready to rekindle something. And they're ready to come back from, I don't want to say come back from the dead. It's kind of what it gives me. Come back from out of like hermit mode, maybe. Yeah, there's always a spy. There's always those haters. There's always those watchers. There's always those like people who are just like, ugh. But you always have those, I don't want to say always, but you do have some of those who are hackers, haters, who tend to spy on people through emails, social media. They like to hack in people's stuff too, and they want to spy that way. Because they ain't got nothing better to do in their own damn lives. Be all nosy and up in everybody else's shit. You got shadow self. It's like David and Goliath celebrating. You have defeated the demon, Pisces, and you're celebrating. You faced your shadow self. You fed yourself all the love you need. You've defeated the demons within, meaning like you faced all the darkness within. You faced the shadow self. You've like integrated the light and the dark, and you are like celebrating. Ah, yeah. Right, Tammy Bear? Like, they gotta be so bored with me. They're gonna spy on me. They gotta be so bored. Be like, this bitch right here. Although I do say and do some of the dumbest shit, even by myself. Okay, overthinking. Especially when I'm arguing with myself. They're overthinking. A healer. Okay, overthinking. You've got yourself an overthinker, Pisces. Or you're the overthinker, which I'm going to tell you, Pisces, yeah, y'all overthink. Right there with you, Pisces. I'm such, yeah, my brain don't shut off. Like, it just goes and goes and goes and goes. Even when I'm sleeping, it just goes and goes and goes and goes and goes. Don't shut off. So, I feel ya. So, you're an overthinker. Celebrating shadow self. So, even though you've gone in internal celebration, tooting your own horn, there's something that's got you thinking and overthinking a situation. Masculine energy here, but it's making you feel like you got the world on your shoulders, world on your hands. For some of you, you've got like a Midas touch to you. Anything you touch, it, I don't want to say it grows. Especially with the topic of the ding-a-ling for tonight. But if you got the healer, you could be healing that aspect, or there needs to be some healing within that aspect. Could be something about sense of touch, healing, the sense of touch. It could be masculine energy doesn't like touch, to be touched. Or maybe they just don't like to be touched by many people. It could just be there are very, 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 very few people that they allow this person to touch them. And it has to be based upon like a very trust, and it's like a trust-based kind of thing. And this person is trying to heal this within themselves. It could be the masculine energy that deals with this. It doesn't necessarily have to be a sexual manner. It could be. It could just be very well like even a hug. Some people like, I know I did, especially as a kid, and I do even now. Like, people go in to give a hug. Like, you tense and you tighten up. You don't like when, I don't know, I'm not one to be like all touchy-feely. I don't like people all over me. I don't like people touching me. Some people are like that, you know, and I'm just not a hugger. Like, I will certain people. Other people, I'm just like, bubble space. Let me have my bubble space. This is your space, and this is my space. We'll keep your space. Okay? But it's maybe the masculine energy. You know, and you may be dealing with somebody who's like, oh my god, they're going to want me to cuddle all the time. Ugh, I don't know. I'm not a cuddler. You know, but you may wind up finding out later on where you may not have been a cuddler like in the past, but with your person, you may find out that you really are a cuddler, but only with that person. So, yeah. But there's a sense of trust that comes along with that. Look a hell lot better with you up in it. Burn bridges. Let the past go. What did I say? Lack of trust. Disloyal. You turned your back on. You're working through your shadow self and your ability to be able to trust people, trust individuals, people who are disloyal to you, and working through those things within yourself. And you're celebrating. Less inconsiderate. Your cup runneth over. Somebody could be going out and hooking up. Greed. Or somebody's wanting to come in, Pisces, and they're coming after you, and they are wanting you in the physical, by all means necessary. Whatever it takes, they are wanting to hook up with you. Like, they may see you as their person, and they're going to do anything and everything that they possibly can. Oh, and the burning bridges. They're going to do everything and anything they possibly can to stop and block. What? They're going to burn bridges. They're going to stop and block your happiness. Masculine energy. Is the masculine doing it? That's the second freaking masculine. There's two masculines here now. So we got two masculines. Isolation. Okay, one is in like, one may feel rejected, but maybe they put themselves there, because it does say self-inflicted. Like, they may have felt like they were on top of the world, but then now all of a sudden they're in hermit mode. You're at karmic, healer, third party haters, lessons learned. Okay, the healer's learning from karmics. The haters, they've learned whatever lessons from these third parties. And they've healed and moved on. And this card came out with this as well. Finding beast. This person is a beast now. But they're finding balance and peace in a situation and happiness. And that's the feminine energy. Gentle, nurturing, mothering. All right, Pisces. Somebody could have had they're wanting a blank slate. They could have had some sort of addiction in the past. Oh. They could have had a porn addiction in the past. Now, what I'm getting is, could be a couple different things. I don't know if maybe it was, I don't know if maybe it was underage. Oh, shit, okay. Okay. Oh. All right. For some, if it was underage, they are trying to move on and beyond, right? They are try to get rid of any and all of it, either evidence or whatever of it on their stuff. Others, I'm getting some could have actually hooked up with a bunch of different people and could have actually recorded these interactions and kept all the recordings. And could have sold them black market. And or they could have Could have been a part of implanting cameras in locations that were not exactly appropriate, such as like showers, bedrooms, things like that, into homes, businesses, etc. And now they are trying to get out of that because they don't want to get caught. That's some, not all. It could have been a part of doing, that's awful. But those recordings could have been getting automatically recorded or sent to an IP address. On the dark web for people to watch for whatever reason. I don't know why, but whatever twisted reasons there are to watch people in bathrooms and in bedrooms and in whatever. Yeah, this person could have been a part of that. But they're trying to get out of being a part of that situation, or even being a part of recording interactions, uploading and selling. Things like that. I know. Ugh. A frenemy. Fake friends, two-faced, hidden intentions. This person may have been manipulated into doing things. And now they're facing it. They're like, no, no more. I'm done. I'm out. Peace. They're burning bridges. Whatever that they got caught up in, it was in the, I'm going to say the red light district industry, which was basically the sex industry. But they're being watched. Home. Caution. Road. Caution on the road. You need to be cautious on the road. Being watched. Lust. Greed. Something about money. The person may be trying to do anything they need to do for money. Greed. Smoke. 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 Again, something about somebody's home could be catching fire. They could be wanting to try to burn down somebody's home. Caution. Somebody could be throwing, again, caution to the wind. Saying the hell with it. That burned bridges. Flames of fire. Angry. Mad. They're going to take somebody down or somebody out by all means necessary. or this is what they want to do. It could be through an accident in a car. Or somebody trying to flee, traveling. You got graduation day, cleanse, leveling up, lessons learned. You've acquired some sort of wisdom. Because you gained some sort of knowledge midweek. The truth, clarity about what's hidden in the dark, about a masculine energy for thinking. You tapped in knowledge. Overthink. You're in your head about it. About the drama. But you know what? You've learned whatever lesson you needed to learn and you moved on and away from the situation. Spilling the beans. Cat's out of the bag. Somebody's going to come forth and tell the truth about somebody who's been the target of a situation. Somebody who's in fact been a big old teddy bear. A masculine energy. Somebody who's been soft, loving, caring. And you got tired of drama. Somebody's tired of somebody trying to steal money. This could be laundering, illegal. They're just tired of it. Tired of the shit behind the scenes. They're wanting to bring balance to a situation. Third party is tired of the haters or learning their lessons. Could be a healer of some sort. Okay. All right, Pisces. Yes or no question? Get it in your head, in your head. Put these back. Is it a dance monkey? Somebody wants you to dance. They want you to keep shit a secret. Keep things quiet. Pisces. They're pissed. They want you to fall apart, and they're playing you. They want to see you fall apart. They want to pull your strings. This person is toxic, and they envy you. They're recording everything that you say, or they're trying to get rid of some sort of evidence. The person is freaking toxic as hell. Smoke screen. Look here, look here, look here. They're in their head, and they're just sitting here, sitting back, watching. And waiting. They see you're intelligent, but they know they're caught. Why? Because the fingerprints don't lie, and neither do the IP addresses. Thank you. High Priestess. I call myself QueenTiki, but you know. High Priestess mode, here we are. Love it, don't we? Don't we? Yes. Loving it. All right. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. All right, baby boos. I love you. All right, what do we got for our Pisces? Yes or no question, Pisces. All right, baby, what you got? A yes or no? Yes or no, Pisces? Think, think, think. Ooh, it's a maybe. But second card wanting to come out. So you got a maybe here. Your dream take flight, fluttering around busy. In the formative stage, immature, being hungry. Okay. In the yes position, it would say your dreams take flight, fluttering around busy. And in the no, in the formative stage, immature, being hungry. So in the maybe position here, it's you're caught in between. You may not be thinking a little clearly about the situation. You may be thinking about it a little too immaturely, going after it in the wrong frame of mindset. And that's this. This could mean love for some with this dove. And this could be your ancestors like, no, they're holding you back right now with this cardinal. Or it's not a cardinal, it's a red robin, I believe. Yeah, I don't like the maybe cards either. So this is why I try and give a little bit of guidance on that. And then you do have the yes card here that did come along with this. It says resurrect old ideas and breathe new life into it. So it may be something to where like you need to revisit something from the past. Take a look back at that before you resume moving forward into this. So it's like not saying no to this, whatever this is for you. It's like say, hey, take a look at the past first. Something back there, you need to look at it, brace a little bit of new life into it, maybe think about what could have been different or some sort of new clarity into that situation. And then it's like, okay, then you can progress forward into this situation. So keep that in mind, Pisces. There you go. I hope that helps. Hope that makes sense to your question, yes or no question. Hope that makes sense to some of you. But with that, it was like birds. So birds may be significant to you and your yes, no question, because there were 3 birds. And is that a snake? Careful of the snakes. Oh, wait. That's just me not knowing how to freaking see. With the yes, it's like watering your garden. Watering your garden, taking care of you. And you know how, like, when you water your garden, That's what that is. I thought that was a freaking bird. I really do need me some new glasses. When you water your garden, take care of you, the birds will come. It just depends. What kind of bird do you want to come your way? All right, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you so much. Sorry, the whole, ding-a-ling thing came out. I have no idea where that thing came from. Just pops out of my... Let me not say that. Because that don't sound appropriate either. That sounds awful. But I'm glad y'all joined me. Grateful. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Also, make sure you check out the shorts that I have been posting. I will get out. I did the fire signs. I'm going to try and get out the rest of the stuff tomorrow and as we get going through the week. Also, comments in the comments box below. I know during the fire signs, if you haven't checked out the shorts for the fire signs yet, we need a name for our Mr. Knights, our little knights, our AI little knight. I need a name for him so we can, name our guy. So he's visited our fire signs for this month, and next month he will visit, I don't know, one of the other signs for next month and tell y'all what you need to know. So, without further ado, have a great night, my water signs and cross watchers, and I will see y'all tomorrow, if you can, for fire and earth signs. So, have a great night. Love, love, love y'all. See you guys later. Good night.